Hello everyone and welcome to this new football news update. Paris Saint-Germain made a huge statement with a 5-2 victory against Chelsea at the Parc des Princes. The Parisians now take a strong advantage ahead of the second leg of the Champions League round of 16. The win was highlighted by a surprising statistic. Even though the club from the French capital scored 5 goals, their expected goals remained relatively low at just 0.87, showing that Paris were incredibly efficient despite not having many clear chances. It is the first time in 4 seasons that a team has managed to score so many goals in the Champions League with such a statistical gap. Something that surely pleased Luis Enrique at a time when some PSG attackers had recently been criticized for their lack of finishing in front of goal. On Chelsea's side, Liam Rosenior expressed his frustration after the match. The English coach spoke about PSG incredible efficiency. One way or another, they had 0.8 expected goals and still scored 5 goals. It's very difficult to accept. We don't have much time to fix this. We have to get back on the plane, prepare for Newcastle, and then for PSG again next week. It's up to me to manage the confidence of the team. You always lose confidence when mistakes happen, but we have a very good group of players. But in football, what happens off the pitch can sometimes be just as important as what happens on it. Earlier today, we talked about Pedro Neto pushing a ball boy, and there was also another tense moment involving Enzo Fernández. So, as seen in the images, the Argentine midfielder was very angry and refused to shake hands with Vitinha after the final whistle. According to Record, Enzo Fernández even pushed the Portuguese midfielder and had a heated exchange with him. During the match, in the 74th minute, goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen attempted a risky pass through the middle, despite having safer options on the wings. This allowed Vitinha to score PSG's third goal with a magnificent lob. The situation caused visible anger from Enzo Fernández, captured by Canal Plus cameras. The midfielder was seen gesturing toward his goalkeeper, explaining that he needed to be more careful when playing the ball out from the back. On social media, many Chelsea supporters supported the reaction of the 25-year-old Argentine and criticized the performance of the Danish goalkeeper. Some fans even wrote that Jorgensen's performance cost Chelsea the match. After the game, Chelsea's behavior on the pitch also drew criticism from British media and supporters. Enzo Fernández, despite a solid performance overall, made several provocative gestures. He notably refused to shake Vitinha's hand and even showed his Club World Cup winner badge after Chelsea's equalizer. Newspapers like the London Evening Standard and the Telegraph criticized the arrogance displayed by the Argentine and some of his teammates. Even some small rituals before each half and altercations with the goalkeeper added tension to the atmosphere. Liam Rosenior tried to calm the situation by reminding everyone that mistakes are part of football, but the message was clear. Chelsea must rediscover humility. On the PSG side, Luis Enrique sounded very positive after the match. He described his team with a single word: resilience. What I can say is that we are a very resilient team. Resilience is a word that perfectly defines our squad and our supporters. It's incredible to play in this stadium, and we are very happy. Meanwhile, PSG are also working behind the scenes to secure the future of their squad. After already extending the contracts of several players such as João Neves and William Pacho, the Parisian club hopes to reach an agreement with Ousmane Dembele as well. However, the situation is more complicated with young midfielder Senny Mayulu. The 19-year-old, currently under contract until 2027, has received several proposals to extend his deal until 2030, but has not yet responded positively. According to Le Parisien, this deadlock could even push PSG to consider selling the player next summer. The club reportedly did not appreciate the repeated refusals from the young talent. In Marseille, another story has emerged involving Mehdi Benatia. An investigation published by La Provence highlighted tensions involving the football director. His influence within the club has reportedly grown significantly, and he has had strained relations with Mason Greenwood. The report also suggests his involvement in several sporting decisions that may have contributed to Roberto De Zerbi's departure. Olympique de Marseille quickly responded with an official statement, saying they were shocked by what they described as unfounded accusations and questionable sources, claiming the articles were damaging the club during a crucial sporting period. Meanwhile, in Spain, Endrick's return has taken an unexpected turn. 3 months after leaving Real Madrid to join Lyon on loan, the 19-year-old Brazilian is making a highly anticipated return to Spain in the Europa League match against Celta Vigo. Endrick had already made headlines last season with a decisive brace against the same opponent in the Copa del Rey in a match surrounded by controversy. Since arriving at Lyon, the young striker started well with 5 goals and 4 assists in 10 matches before experiencing a slight dip in form, along with the rest of the team. Despite that, Paulo Fonseca continues to believe strongly in his potential and expects him to deliver an important performance in the European competition. Still in Spain, Real Madrid recently impressed the football world, especially with Federico Valverde's stunning hat-trick against Manchester City. The performance was widely praised by fans at the Santiago Bernabéu. In the stands, Kylian Mbappé was present to watch the game, while Jude Bellingham, currently sidelined with injury, also attracted attention. Cameras captured Bellingham's shocked reaction to Valverde's incredible third goal before halftime. Thierry Henry was equally impressed. Speaking on CBS Sports Golazo, the former French striker admitted that even as a Barcelona supporter, he had to recognize the quality of Real Madrid's performance. "I'm very Barca, but we have to give Madrid a lot of credit. Nobody saw it coming. Nobody predicted Valverde would score a hat trick." After the heavy defeat at the Bernabéu, Manchester City coach Pep Guardiola pointed out his team's lack of efficiency in the final third and their struggles against Real Madrid's counterattacks. Another big name present at the Bernabéu was Zinedine Zidane. The former Real Madrid coach was asked about his future by El Chiringuito journalists. When questioned about possibly coaching the French national team, Zidane simply smiled. When asked about a return to Real Madrid, he laughed and gave no clear answer, leaving the door open to speculation. Elsewhere in England, Igor Tudor's situation at Tottenham is already becoming complicated. The Croatian coach, who arrived on February 14 to revive a struggling team, has already faced heavy criticism after poor results, including a 5-2 defeat against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. His controversial decision to substitute goalkeeper Antonin Kinsky after just 17 minutes reportedly shocked the dressing room. According to English media, several players no longer support the coach. Behind the scenes, Tottenham are already considering possible replacements, including Mauricio Pochettino and Roberto De Zerbi. Finally, Thibaut Courtois also showed support for goalkeeper Kinsky. After the Real Madrid match, the Belgian goalkeeper revealed that he had sent him a message on Instagram to encourage him, recalling that difficult moments are part of every player's career. In today's official news, Graham Potter has extended his contract with the Swedish national team for 4 more years after only 2 matches in charge. Despite Sweden's failed World Cup qualifying campaign, Potter still has a chance to lead them to the tournament through the playoffs. And to end this update, a journalist used a clever trick to manage to interview Federico Valverde after the match against Real Madrid. That's our image of the day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow for more football news.